never thought I'd own a bike like this, but I really do love it. Haven't seen the bike all weekend. Rocking out. Bro, you rocking out in here? All right, so we picked up Cherry 1991 FXRT. Only had 2 owners, and the last owner hasn't ridden it since 2016. The bike hasn't been washed. Look at this. But you can definitely see how much dust when you go this way. Number 1, needs a wash. Number 2, we don't know how old the oil is, what the oil levels are at, how much miles are on this oil at all. Change the oil. Juan wanted to check the jets. Tires are old. They're at least 10 years old. Brakes are probably 10 or 20 or 30 years old. So we're gonna do a whole revamp on this bike and see if we can get it running and running smoothly before the end of this vlog.
Kind of hit me like how really like immaculate in shape this thing is. Like even when we got it, you were like, hold up the cassette player, and then you're like, oh, I can't figure out, like, how did nobody else in the last 25, 30 years break that? Like, there's just so many little bits that are just in such good condition. I mean, yeah, it's dusty right now, but I'm excited to see this thing all cleaned up.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I have not seen this thing really in the sunlight because we bought it at night. I ordered a bunch of parts Friday morning. They all showed up. So there's a fresh battery, fresh tires, fresh brake pads. Should go to like a vintage store and I should be rocking some 1980s cassette tapes on this thing. Look at how dirty it is. There's bugs on the pulley. Look at the tank. Getting some of that oil.
Might have been like his backyard art or something, because there's a little extra dirt on the rear wheel. I'm like, I don't know if you would get that from keeping it inside a garage.
Got the soap. Go one direction. Boys are already beating me up. They found scratches on the bags.
33 years old, I know, because it's my birth year. 33 years old. This thing's not going to be perfect. It's actually in really good condition for its age.
That was dirty.
Film it, really? Or
Film a lot.
Soaped up the wheels, and Juan, like the friend he is, he's like, all right, I'll get the front, Cole, you get the back. Thanks, dude. This one's super easy to get to. I love cleaning back wheels.
Appreciate it. You guys have a good day. Let's get this thing out of the wind, go dry it off, do a little polishing in there.
Write it up.
All right, boss.
First ride, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You're gonna lose steam.
Final touches. Now keep in mind, we're definitely gonna do some sort of paint correction, probably a little bit of a cut and buff at some point, but we still haven't heard this thing run. How do you wanna try to take gas out? I definitely wanna drain the oil, so I wanna lift the bike up to drain the oil. When the bike's lifted up, we could take the rear tire off and start putting the tire on it. So Cole's got the best lately at changing tires. I'm gonna ask Cole if he'll help me do that.
Boom, all right, I see
Hopefully that's the correct battery.
heavy.
Brake pads.
What are those?
What do you mean?
Back or front?
Front, dude.
Oh, dude, these are tiny.
A little bit. Bike is night and day cleaner, although we did find a couple little imperfections now that it's cleaned up. Dude, headlights so much better.
Look at Cole's headlight polish job.
I'm gonna do the oil. Cole, you do the rear wheel. Primary fluid is golden. That's a good sign, I guess.
That doesn't look so hot.
Can you pull the plug? It's straight up. Yeah. Okay, that's a little blacker. Clean. Look at that.
Pretty good. About to get this gas line off. Turn it on. Let's see what comes out, if anything.
On.
She's definitely looking very orange. Yeah, go to reserve. There we go. Oh, definitely doesn't smell good.
Yeah, there's way. I was surprised how much more there was on reserve.
Yeah.
That's a lot of gas, actually.
There's still more, too.
Yeah. That's orange. All right, we have fresh gas right here. I already poured a little bit in a sample, but I just want to show you guys the difference. That looks like apple juice, and this looks like...
No, that looks like apple juice. That looks like lemonade.
Yeah.
There's still more in there, so it's gonna be nice that we didn't try to start it with that gas in there. All right, this is our second drop of gas, which doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. Dude, this seems like you could go 200 miles with how much is coming out.
Oh, here's the carburetor. This is like just keeping it on running, dude.
I mean, I'd rather not say it too late and have it just start overflowing.
Third pass. Give us some juice.
Keep
I turned it off, so you...
Fourth hump. I mean, dump.
Of stinky old orange gas.
We need to flush it though.
7 foot-pounds. Back in 92 and 91, evaporative emission control California models. So over 30 plus years ago, California already had different rules than every other state to these Harley-Davidsons. I kind of laughed at was in 92, there was a cigarette lighter. Primary fluid. Primary is full of fluid, the transmission's full of fluid. Now I grabbed 50 weight oil and
we ran some fresh fuel through the bowl. It was a little orange, but definitely cleared up. We still need to flush the tank.
I'm really happy that we didn't start it at his house. Well, we're back taking this battery off. It's not the first time we've done it. Did it in Arizona. Here it is, things from 2016. I mean, I punched in on the website, but it is skinnier battery for sure.
A lot skinnier. How many cold cranking amps do we have? 310, what's the old one? 330, oh,
this one's stronger.
Dude. I mean, it'll start it.
Finalizing the battery, and then you just came back with some fresh gas.
A fresh 5 gallons of premium grade 87 octane.
Low compression.
No, it's 91.
Oh. How much do you think we got? It's not.
Oh, it's good, dude. Lights work. Headlight works.
Dude.
We're making progress. We moved the bike back and forth, and now we're gonna check the gas.
Thing.
Whoa! Let's go to on. Let's see what happens.
We just got a little squirt.
See, I don't think on works on this thing.
Well,
Watch.
no, it only has like
All right,
an
open it.
eighth of
We'll
a
see.
gallon. It's clearer. All right, I think what we got out of there is pretty clean. I think we're happy with it. So we're gonna connect the fuel line back to the carb, put this back together, and put more gas in it, try to fire it up.
Hey, Cole, did you get the tires done yet?
No, you guys wouldn't take them off for me. That's
Dude,
with
you
that carburetor over
You
there.
got good aim? All right. Oh!
Oh! By the way, Lance is the one that said to take the thing off.
Turn that thing sideways. Turn it sideways.
Oh gosh, you guys are freaking me out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's moving. Yeah, there we go. Almost at a half.
We're getting close to startup. I see a half tank.
You're going crazy.
It's all dried out. It's like, oh, I haven't had gas in 8 years. Choke's on. Says it's in neutral. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little couple squirts. The choke on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I was telling you about.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
We got some oil leakage. Oh, it's coming right out of the air filter. Oh,
brother.
Looks like a dog bowl, dog. That's not what we wanted to happen. Basically, when these bikes sit for a long time, it can sump because the oil bag is above the engine. And so what happens is over the gravity will suck oil into the crankcase. And if it sits for a period of time like this one has, that crankcase was probably just full of oil. The breather hose got full of oil, went into the airbox, flushed out through the airbox. Probably should have been a little bit more ready for that. We now undid the airbox, and now we have a external line to see if any more of it sumps. So we're gonna give this another shot. We got the quart of oil that was in the crankcase out. There's a little bit coming out still.
All right, guys, it's the next day. Juan and I are down here in the R&D room while Lance is upstairs handling some meetings. We took the liberty of cleaning off the oil that was sumped yesterday, so.
I think we should start it, let it run a little bit, and make sure it's not still spewing oil out before we take it out for a ride. So.
Windy here in Southern California, so no power, so we're stuck down here kind of working with hand tools and stuff like that. I do want to get the tires on, so maybe we'll wheel a generator out here, fire up the tire machine, put some fresh tires on this thing for Lance, and then hopefully take this thing out on its maiden voyage today, huh?
I think the next thing we got to do is get these tires changed. So let's get this rear wheel off. We got to get this muffler off to get the axle out.
A little makeshift tire change because we don't got power today, so.
It's been 3 weeks this year. How many weeks have we not had power?
3.
So hopefully we can use the air we have left to get this done. We got the wheels off. We pulled out the other FXRs because we think it would be fun to take a couple FXRs out. These bikes are from 1990 and we're all from 1990. Used their small compressor, put a male fitting on it. They're reversing it into the system. Hey, you don't see this anymore on the wheels. Japan, dude.
Does this thing have a tube in it? It does. There's a tube in it.
And
Juan's got those strong freaking
chorizo fingers, dude.
Hey, a lot of them hot Cheetos are coming in handy. Yeah.
Oh. I know, I just don't like.
It's ready for its maiden voyage.
Dude.
The polisher.
Hey, polishing chrome and like these things is so satisfying.
Fresh rubber on it. Check the brake pads. They're good. Good enough to keep to ride it for right now. Fresh rubber on the rear. Look at, they rolled the bars forward on it. I think we got the oil situation figured out. In the meantime, we were prepping the other FXRs. I took the sissy bar off of this FXR because I felt like, well, we got one right there. But the problem is we can't start it. So let's start first trying to get this.
Oh, like
Here. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2.
You did it.
1, 2.
We got it. Getting my workout in today.
60,000 miles on the tack, baby.
After that,
New vlog just dropped.
And we still have no power. Lights are out. Working off generators.
hop on this.
All right,
brother.
maiden voyage. I'll get on it now. You check the PSI on the tires?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, baby. On the windshield, my hat wasn't even fluttering at all. It was just like, gotta try it. Hop on.
This thing is so sick.
Clutch is good. It shifts through the gears really well.
Yeah.
Throttle response is really good considering the carb's been dry or God knows what for how long. Dang, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, right? Dude, the wind's even good back here. Riding off into the sunset.
What's your favorite radio station? Let me get you one.
50 years of experience.
Commercial. And Toyota. Wow.
So sweet, but I was like, I don't know if I would ride it to Sturgis. I just wouldn't want anything to break, like just from...
Well, we're gonna go take it down PCH and then the canyons tomorrow, so we'll see how it rides. Look at the smoke you can see. So the last clip was yesterday. So it's a new day, and now a fire has started over the hills that way. Ashes have been falling on us. Smells like someone's burning their Christmas tree right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna take this thing on its maiden voyage. Show them who just showed up.
What's up, everyone?
Also with the fires, do you think we're gonna lose power again? We've had more days powerless than we've had days with power in 2025.
Yes, you're very true. God, I hope not. It's been hard on our team here. It's been hard on customer service. It's been hard on shipping. It has not been easy. Let's go get this thing on PCH. And one thing is I'm gonna be listening to the radio on this thing, so let's get on these bikes and ride.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? That's why you can... E3 and glorious notes of vanilla in the show. Did you know that my...
Down there. We just got to Canaan. It's one of the canyons that goes through Santa Monica Mountains. We're about to rip this thing to PCH. But goal had to drain the main vein. It's a cream puff. It's so fun to ride. The windshield, I've never felt more protected from the wind on any other bike. Like, the bike is super tight, right? You feel like you're on a road glide at some level, or even the ST, but for some odd reason, it just feels extremely compact, and I'm super protected by the wind. The radio, I'm listening to FM radio, and it's like a little crackly. I just feel like I'm in that era. Suspension's a little soft. It kind of feels like you're in an old like minivan. It's just kind of cruising through, but there's nothing jarring. Like, it handles everything pretty well. But I really wanted to pull over because I wanted to flip-flop bikes. We just stopped on Mulholland Highway. We're at Canaan and Mulholland. Juan's actually on my 92 FXR, but it has the 111. It's a hot rod, and it's a sick bike, but it's just a different experience. So I figured flip-flop it so you could feel it. It's January 2025. You got your t-shirt on here at the beach.
What do we got here today? Probably about 70 in Malibu. I'm saying it was what, 74 by us?
Winters in California.
Yeah, we're blessed
74.
for sure.
We had a couple miles on it.
This is like, honestly, it's a time capsule. When we were like riding, where there was no cars around, and I felt like I was in 1991. Like with the music playing, with the radio, like you said, crackly. But like it's the antenna, like it's just the vibe, like cruising. It rides so good. I mean, the front is a little soft, but like you said,
we may be able to fill it with air and it might be good.
Yeah, the air protection, like you said, this is the best wind protection I've ever had.
Like I could right now go to Sturgis on this bike and be totally happy.
Yeah, like riding visor up, the volume was not that loud and you could hear the music so clear.
Yeah.
It was just crazy. The only thing, obviously, I just hopped off the hot rod. Brakes felt a little not that, they were a little delayed.
We haven't touched them yet though.
Yeah,
we'll do a brake rebuild kit, some fresh oil, fresh pads. I think we could get them to work better than they are.
You step into 1991 when you're riding this thing.
No oil under it yet. There's some little wet spots, but we anticipate that some of that is from the oil when the bike sumped. We anticipate some of it's just like coming out. All right, so this is Sunset Restaurant. We've taken you guys here before. I think these are like upper tier. Like
these are pretty good. Yeah.
I wonder what year the golf cart is.
It has a tape deck.
Yeah.
It has to be 80s.
This is like probably the same era right here. If any of you guys are ready for a new hoodie, these are dropping February 2025. Embroidered thumb loops. They have the zipper pocket, bolt embroidered front.
They're super rad.
Drop
really
shoulder, dropping in black and brown.
Every time I go to get one, they're always off the shelves right away.
I'm pulling up the last time we were here because I remember there was one that I really liked and there was one that I was like, okay.
Here's what I'm thinking though, dude. They got a trio of tacos. Probably a shrimp, a fish, and a lobster.
Not a bad day to be down here in Malibu. It's like deceiving 30 minutes away, not even. And it was super windy. Ripped the canyons down here and it's perfectly clear out, sunny day.
Tito soda.
You got me one?
Yeah.
Dang.
I think I got it from the table before. I gotta take care of you.
I think we're gonna go for like the hamachi sashimi. All right, let's run 2 of them. Yeah, and then I'm gonna get the trio tacos.
I'll do the same thing.
I'll do the trio also, just flour tortillas. Yeah, I got rid of my Canon camera like a while back and I've been messing around with other stuff, but shooting with this one, like it took me back to back in the day before One even worked. It was like 10 years ago almost. Us
It was
three.
like 8 years ago probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
used to go,
just
like,
had sent me a picture of it the other day.
Yeah.
we'd go to Rip to Big Sur,
Yeah.
we'd go on all these rides, and it was like Lance and I just getting content for the Instagram page with our Canons, setting the throttle lock way too fast and using the brake to slow down and shoot one-handed. It was good times.
So what I was thinking on that is the 4 of us are here. What we've created together, like seeing Dom and Juan, you know, give each other hugs, like it's because we've gone on these rides. It's because we've ridden to Sturgis together. We've had breakdowns together. Everyone's had something break down and somebody lend a hand. We need another ride ASAP.
I'd like to do, because we didn't vlog it, was Beatty to Death Valley to Beatty and then back through to Kern. That ride was really cool.
I mean, Kern's always a nice, easy one for us. I had mentioned Kern up to like Kennedy Meadows since I haven't been up there yet, so we could check that out. Or I mean, even Big Sur, Rip the Coast. We haven't done that in a while, and that's. Have you done that? Right?
You guys always talk about Big Sur, and like I've seen pictures. I've driven to it, but the ride I've never done.
Upside down.
There it is. In, boys.
Thank you.
Look at that, dude.
That looks amazing. Dude.
Else for right now?
I think we're good.
Yeah. Getting the lobster. Look at how much lobster you get. All those shrimp. What's up?
I'm getting the picture. I'm getting anxious here. The trio, we got shrimp. What fish was this?
I don't know, some whitefish.
Whitefish and lobster. So, and these things are packed. They look really good. I know normally we like knock on the metal serving, but honestly, we've been here before. The place has been really good, so I'm excited.
You're doing the lobster one?
I'm doing the lobster.
All right, give me a review on that thing, dude.
I was gonna lobster.
I'm diving in on the lobster right now to follow you up. Flour tortilla, which we requested.
What's up? Nobody's.
Some meat in there.
All right, dude, we got the whitefish coming up next. I'm saving the shrimp for last because that's typically my favorite. But honestly, the lobster was very, very, very good.
My boy over here, he hit the
shrimp second
away. What have you gone through yet?
I'm halfway through the shrimp. Fish one's already gone. I was hungry. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm going fish right now. Here it is, guys. Bro, you already dove into the shrimp. You didn't even warn me.
Nuts.
I grabbed the shrimp with you. The lobster definitely smoked the fish taco for me.
The shrimp, buddy.
Oh, I lost the shrimp, dude.
Shrimp down.
You thought the lobster was better than the... I haven't had fish yet, but I've had it here before. This is probably one of my favorite tacos ever, so I'm saving it for last.
I'm gonna agree with Lance. Lobster's better than fish. Also my last taco, so.
I like the shrimp better than lobster though.
Pick your favorite taco. I'm gonna go lobster.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the lobster.
lobster. It was fire.
What was your favorite taco?
Fish, dude.
What?
You guys are haters. I love that fish taco.
Cole went already with this mindset that fish was the best, so it was
is
a
the
little
best. It is
skewed.
the best.
We went in with a clean slate.
Lobster, I expected more out of.
What?
The shrimp, it was mid.
More how?
Shrimp.
All right, that's it, dude. We're done with this vlog. Look, get the beautiful sunset. And get this photo, bro. Get this photo. Hey, I never thought I'd come across it like this one. I really never thought I'd own a bike like this, but I really do love it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I do know I'm gonna ride the crap out of it.
Are you gonna have it in you to not touch it? Can you just not touch the thing and leave it as is?
The only thing that I was thinking, obviously we're gonna spruce up the suspension, do some things for safety, suspension and brakes, keep working on that. I was thinking it would kind of be nice with a little bit of bars and risers. Maybe leave everything else like you said, Juan. The exhaust is tasteful. It's from the 90s. It doesn't have all the current emissions 30 years later that they're forcing to put on bikes when they leave the showroom. So the exhaust isn't terrible. I'm not trying to make this thing a speed demon. It doesn't need to be any faster. I got other bikes for that. But I do think it would be comfortable, with a set of bars that were kind of like this. I think if I was riding all the way to Sturgis, that would make me feel a little better. But I'm not in a rush to do it. I got other bikes to ride that have setups like that.
What about the cassette tape? Do you think cassette tape player works? I'm old enough to where I still have cassette tapes that I will give you.
We tried to get it to work. Juan, what happened? You said something happened?
Yeah, so actually that day we talked about it. I went down to the valley to this old CD vinyl store and they had some cassettes and I bought them, but it takes the cassette but it won't play. So I think the bands inside, it has like O-ring style bands that spin the mechanism. I think those are rotted out. So we could probably fix it, but I don't know. We wanted it to work so bad because we got some pretty cool cassettes, but I don't know, maybe down the road we'll tear into it.
Well, thanks for hanging out. We hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you guys on the next one.
See you later.
See you guys.
Around.
Have you ever owned a TV before? First one.